strings of glass, and we can break them up. We can compose them into different things. This is a really interesting piece. It's huge. It's probably, 15 feet by 12 feet or something. We can make things that are usable. We can make glasses, and we can make, utilitarian objects, but you can still express a concept or be creative in making a cup or making a pitcher. And historically, people made really fancy Venetian stemware with little people in it. You can make, and on the torch, there's a couple of artists that make these really intricate bugs, and they're to scale, and they're really, really delicate, really interesting things. In front of the torch, you can take these rods of glass and you can melt them and pull them and string them together. They call it networking, where you create this network of glass little fibers that then create another form. So this is actually a working, it doesn't sew fabric, but if you turn the end, the needle goes up and down. It's really an interesting piece. All right, so then there is kiln formed glass. So those were all blown and flame worked kind of examples. In kiln forming, we create a pattern by taking either bits of broken up glass or sheets of glass and cutting it up. We can cut it up and then we can create a design, and then we heat it up again and melt it together. Then you have it flat. If you want it to be a shape, you can set it on a mold. You can take a mold of your face or your body and put a sheet of glass on it, heat it up, and it'll melt over that form, and then you can pop it off and have this kiln formed concept. So this is just a quick example of how they can make different sheets of glass. And these machines are quite old. So they're scooping glass out of furnaces, different colored pieces, and they're throwing it onto this table, and this guy's job is just to blend them. So he's going to flip it around and stir it up, so to speak, a little bit, and then chuck it into this machine that'll flatten it out into a sheet of glass. And then that sheet of glass can either be used in a window and it'll be real colorful and really crazy, or you can then cut it up and fuse it back together in any number of techniques to make different, platters or wall, installation pieces.